Yo, what's up guys? Short notes here. You must start coding at age 10. You need to be a math genius. And if you're not in IIT, forget about a tech career. Stop. Right. There. These are just myths, plain and simple. Roadblocks designed to scare you away from a world full of possibilities, innovation, and yeah, maybe even some decent money. Get comfortable, grab your chai, and let's get started. Okay, first up, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the teenager in the coding bootcamp. This myth says you need to be a coding whiz kid, writing algorithms before you even hit puberty. Come on guys, give me a break. Do you really think successful coders were born with keyboards in their cribs? Newsflash, they weren't. There are countless stories of people switching careers and absolutely killing it in the tech industry. And guess what? They started late. Consistency and practice, my friends. That's your secret weapon. Whether you're fresh out of college, a working professional, or even someone enjoying their retirement, as long as you have the drive, you're golden. You bring your own unique experiences and perspectives to the table, and that's invaluable. Alright, next up, let's tackle this misconception that you need to be the next Srinivasa Ramanujan to write a line of code. Look, unless you're planning on launching rockets into space or building the next AI overlord, you don't need to be drowning in differential equations. Yes, coding involves logic and problem solving, but it's not like you need to be solving complex mathematical theorems every minute. Think of it like this. Coding is more like building with Legos than solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Sure, some basic mathematical concepts help, like understanding loops and variables, but it's not rocket science. And the best part? There are tons of resources available online that break down these concepts into bite-sized, easily digestible pieces. Coding is a different beast altogether, and you might even surprise yourself with how much you enjoy it. Okay, this one makes me laugh a little. Coding? Boring? Are you kidding me? Have you seen the stuff people are building with code these days? We're talking about mind-blowing video games with stunning graphics and addictive gameplay. Sleek, interactive websites that make you go, wow, how did they do that? AI-powered tools that can write poems, compose music, and even generate realistic images. Apps that solve real-world problems, connect people, and make life easier. Coding is like having a superpower, dude. You can literally build anything you can imagine, from simple websites to complex AI systems. It's like learning a musical instrument. The initial scales and practice might seem tedious, but once you start jamming and creating your own music, it's pure magic. Alright, let's talk about the big one. The myth that's probably scared away more aspiring coders than anything else. This whole idea that you need a fancy degree from a top-tier university to even be considered a real coder. Guys, the tech world is changing faster than ever before. And guess what? Skills trump degrees every single time. While a formal education can be valuable, it's no longer the only path to success in the tech industry. The internet is your oyster, my friends. You have access to a wealth of resources, online courses, coding bootcamps, and communities that can teach you everything you need to know, often for a fraction of the cost of a traditional degree. So if you have the drive, the passion, and the willingness to put in the work, you can absolutely crush it in the tech world, degree or no degree. Build projects, contribute to open source software, and showcase your skills. That's what matters. This one's for all you aspiring polyglots out there. But instead of languages like French or Spanish, we're talking about programming languages. Look, the tech world isn't a Game of Thrones episode where one language will ultimately rule them all. There are tons of programming languages out there, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Want to build websites and web applications that look amazing and function flawlessly? JavaScript is your best bet. Need to analyze massive datasets, automate tasks, or dive into the world of data science and machine learning? Python will be your new best friend. The point is, don't get caught up in the hype of which language is better or more in demand. Focus on your goals, what you want to build, and then choose the language that best aligns with your aspirations. Embrace the diversity, experiment, and have fun with it. Alright, let's address the elephant in the algorithm. The fear that AI is coming for our coding jobs. Yes, it's true. AI is evolving rapidly, and tools like ChatGPT can generate code, sometimes even better than humans. But here's the thing. AI is a tool, and like any tool, it needs a skilled operator. Think of it like this. A professional chef might have the fanciest, most expensive knives in the world, but that doesn't mean the knives will magically start cooking Michelin-star meals on their own. AI can help us write code faster, automate repetitive tasks, and even suggest solutions. But it's the human developers who will provide the creativity, the problem-solving skills, and the real-world context that makes code meaningful and impactful. So instead of fearing AI, embrace it. Learn how to use it to your advantage, to become a 10x developer, to build even more amazing things. Trust me, the future of coding is bright, and it belongs to those who are willing to adapt, learn, and evolve alongside technology. Look, at the end of the day, coding is a journey, not a destination. You don't need to be a genius, you don't need to be rich, and you definitely don't need to be young. All you need is curiosity, a willingness to learn, and the dedication to keep practicing. If this video even slightly convinced you that coding is within your reach, hit that like button harder than a bug crashes your code after a 3-hour debugging session. Keep coding, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.